Hollywood is really about marketing who you are, because that's the language that Hollywood speaks, packaging and marketing. I have found over the years of working with actors as a photographer that most actors don't think in this level. Instead, they're thinking in terms of, I've got to get a job, how am I going to get out there, what am I going to do? So it's all centered around what they're thinking, not realizing that it's the people out there in the position that are going to be hiring you. So what I do is when I work with somebody is sit down with them on two levels. The first level is on a business level and the second's on a creative level. The creative level, most actors have down. That's when they're going to classes, doing the workshops, doing the plays. All of that's very important. You always need to hone in on your craft. But in terms of the business, actors need to sit down, have an understanding of their quality. It's really about power in Hollywood. It's about walking into a room, knowing who you are, and having the confidence to sell the people there in there to hire you. The biggest mistake that I think most actors make is that they are thinking that the people positioned to hire you know exactly what they want. I contend that they don't know that they want. After working for many years with top agents, casting people, and managers in the business, they know it when they see it when you walk into the room. That's why it's really important to know who you are, what you're selling, because then there's a match when you walk in. They get it right away. There's a confidence. It puts them at ease. And then they know that, okay, wow, now I can trust this person. Trust is the number one thing that you have to have. If you can't walk into a room and convince them that you're right for the part, if you don't have the confidence to do that, who's going to be able to invest in you? I mean, these people are spending, millions and millions of dollars on a movie, and it's all about trust. Directors want to know that you're going to be on the set and you're going to be able to follow through. And so it's important to have that confidence right from the get-go, because that'll get you the job. And know who you are, what you're selling, and be very clear. Clarity is the essence, and that's what I help you do. Well, you're a multi-level interesting person in who you are. So you're never going to be typecast as uninteresting by being who you are. The problem is if you don't know who you are, then you're trying to do too many things, then that becomes more uninteresting. So the thing is always bringing the power back to yourself. I help you understand who you are and what you're selling. It's that simple. It's marketing. I mean, I was an actor for many years, and I have found that, I worked as hard as anybody worked, but I never put the emphasis on the marketing. I just never said, I'm an actor, I don't deal with it, kind of thing. I look back, and now I realize how important that is. When an actor comes to work with me in a photo session, I will specifically ask one important question. Who are you and what are you going to sell to the business? What can you offer the business? And more times than not, most actors just don't know. They'll say, well, I don't know. I don't have a good idea. That to me is the biggest problem that they have right there. You have to know right off. This is who I am. This is what I'm selling. Because if you don't know, I don't know. Everything is a reflection. So you need to have that idea of who you are. And you do that through the coaching by having somebody to bounce off with all these things to get the idea of the piece of the puzzle that you fit in, the categories that you fit in, who you are, what your power is, and you become really specific. When you're specific, you're confident. When you're confident, that breeds success. I love the work I do. I love to help actors. I love to help people become more of who they are. I love to help to develop their potential and bring that out. Through the years of photography, I've seen people literally blossom in front of my eyes by one simple thing, just going back to who they are and helping them own their power.